Right, this is a sort of continuation to a thread I put on the MIG welding forum about a big workshop move around that I've just done, and I mentioned that I had another idea for my bench here. That thing is not attached, that's just on there. So I've got a engineer's vise over here, Goliath bender there, the arm for that's down on the floor at the minute, bench leg vise over there, that's a 4-inch one, something, yeah, 5-inch ones over there. That's my sort of main one that I use really. Anyway, so I mentioned that I had one other idea for the bench, and I do quite a lot of cold bending, and what I'd always done previously is just lock, you know, I've got a few different sizes of these down here, lock these in a vise and feed steel through, and you know, pull round and offer it up to a drawing, and you know, I've done quite a lot of cold work like that, and it's a good method. But the problem with not having something under here to tell you when it's level is a real bugger, because you can, you know, it's all well and good sort of getting down, squatting down, and but you know, trying to see if it's level, but then when you go and get your nice curve and everything, you go and put it on something flat and you find that the back kicks up because it's, you know, as you've pulled it round, you've lifted it up a bit somehow and you haven't noticed that because there's nothing underneath it. So with that in mind, I thought, well, I need something, you know, a ground zero, i.e. the bench, to you know, serve as a surface to know that when I'm pulling steel round, it's flat. So I don't ever tend to design stuff, tools before making it. I just kind of make it up as I go along, and this is no exception. Anyway, so I had a spare one of these 30mm hollow tube with some washers as shims, so there's no slop, and it will slot down into the 40mm tube either that way or that way. But the purpose of it is that this here now is level with the bench, so you know, I can feed that through and pull round knowing that this is always flat, so I won't get this problem of it sort of kicking up like this. And like I say, you know, I don't plan these things too much. I just kind of give it a bash and hope it works, and if it doesn't, well, then I've learnt for the next time and I can improve it. So that also can come around like that, and you know, that beauty of using one of these is that you can, you know, open it up. So I've got to, sometimes, you know, when I'm using these F tools, these F bending forks, you know, the size I want is in between the two, and you think, oh, I can't be bothered to make another one. So, you know, using this, I might radius these more, I don't know, see what happens. Anyway, hopefully it's going to be a good idea and it's going to serve me well. I mean, I can't necessarily see any sort of major issues. I mean, the only thing is that, you know, I can't use it so much that way because that's in the way, but, you know, I can just turn the workpiece over, and, you know, I'm sure there will be a way around it. Anyway, if you want to copy the idea, go with it. If you think I'm a prat and I've come up with a load of rubbish, you're probably right.